Hello, today is the 26th of June 2023. The time is 6:29 p.m. And I want to talk about something I saw on video. And it was about this lady um, that this man was beating up. And to hear the news people, I'll get to them later. So on the video, it showed this man and this lady standing in, look like some type of restaurant. So the guy was telling her to get her food. So I guess she saw that things were getting ready to heat up, and she told her son to go to the car. So when she said go to the car, the man said go to the car. And so I don't know what the argument was about, but it didn't look like they had given her food yet. So he telling her to get her food, but how can she get the food if the people that's cooking the food hadn't brought it to her? But he had his hand balled up, telling her to get her food, and if she says one more thing, he was gonna hit her. So evidently she said one more thing, and he hit that woman with all her might, with all his might. I mean, he hit her so hard till he staggered, and then he hit her again about 2 more times after that. But by that time, okay, evidently the son did go to the car, but he didn't stay, because as he came back to the door, this man hit his mama, and he took out his gun and shot it and killed him. So, but the news people is telling it a different way, as though they trying to get this woman locked up and this boy locked up. These news people, everybody needs to start watching the news, because these news people are evil, liars, and they are demons. They were saying that the woman told the boy to shoot the man. She didn't tell her son to shoot him not one time. And then was saying that she told the boy to shoot somebody else that was in the restaurant. I mean, these people really are sick. They really are sick. They trying to get this woman locked up and her son. But they were saying it like she was in the wrong. This how they telling this story. Thank God somebody got the video to show exactly what happened. That this man gonna tell this woman to get her food, and then she say one more word what he was gonna do to her. And he did it. I mean, he hit her with all his might so hard that he staggered off and came back and started hitting her some more. So anybody, even me, if one of my daughters is standing there and this man is punching her, and I know there's a gun in that car, I'm going to get that gun, I'm going to come back and I'm going to shoot him. Self-defense. And they dropped the charges on her because they had them locked up. But whoever was in there cooking should have stood up. And when they locked her up, the cook should have told, because the cook was looking. Whoever that was behind the counter in the back, they saw what was happening. What the argument was about, I don't know. It's probably something real crazy, because he was a fool. And his foolishness sent him to hell. Anyway, I saw another video where this guy was talking about the food. And was saying that they had a chemical in the food that was called atrazine. I think that's how he said it. But anyway, he was saying that this person was doing a study on atrazine on male frogs. Well, this study showed that the male frogs turned to females. They actually lost their male parts and got female parts. They became female frogs. So this is what they're putting in the food. That's why I'm trying to figure out what is going on with the men, especially our black men. But they don't want a woman no more. Then you got all these black men targeting black women, and it's like they trying to utterly destroy us. And they don't see no wrong in what they doing. I mean, they like hunting us down like we animals. You can't even go online and go on some type of site. Every man up in there is a gang stalker, hunting us down. Crazy stuff, real crazy. And I got a family member, I mean, it's just some crazy people in my family. I just got to say, I had a family member to say that we got to die for something. And I mean, I couldn't, yeah, you don't have to die for somebody murdering you. You don't have to die because somebody is torturing you, slowly killing you. I mean, it's just craziness. Just pure craziness. I mean, I just don't know what to say about what's happening in this world, because it's not making no kind of sense. And then we have to live in this house that's full of electrical current, frequency, or whatever this stuff is floating around on the walls and in the air. I mean, this man is swelling me up so bad it don't make no kind. I'm just in so much pain now. And then he got a nerve to get me to have an attitude with me because I'm recording him. I used to try to record on my laptop, but now I do it on my phone. And I'm able to record the sound of his food truck on my phone. But he got an attitude, and they be telling me to get in the house. How in the heck you gonna tell me to get in the house? I get in the house when I want to get in the house. I done heard about 2 or 3 people calling, telling me to get in the house. I get in there when I want to get in there, not before. But they sick. They just really sick in the head, and they know when I wake up. Like if they put me to sleep, and they start attacking me. And like in the mornings while I'm asleep, they just steady attacking me. And I wake up feeling this stuff rushing in my body. And so when I get up, I go and record. And I got the sound on my phone. I got it on my laptop too, but you have to put a headphone on it in order to hear it. I don't have to do that with my let me see if I can. With my I still haven't been able to get it, record him when it be saying boop 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 boop, because he know when I'm woke. He know when I wake up. He actually can see me. I do believe he's watching inside this house. In the afternoon, I am recording the sound of this food truck. I just want to show how often this man this food truck is running this energy that's coming in. I might need to shut up. I should have heard so you can hear the sound. And all I can feel is this energy coming up through your chair. Let me find another one. I'm not doing all that talking. Because I got it on quite a few. So I was able to record him, but I haven't been able to record when it's a boom, 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 sound like a drum beating. But that's loud because he's a whole yard over that I could able to pick. It's not sounding as loud as it is, but I'm still recording it. And then he show all type of day or all type of night. Let me see if I can find one that at nighttime. This is at night. Early morning. I don't know what time it is. It said 9:50 p.m. So let me see if I can find one later. This one at 10:52. I'll get it. Just telling the time. It said 3:16 a.m. That's in the morning. And that food truck, I could hear the food truck when I woke up. And what he does, he cut it down, but I can't hear it. He cuts it down because he don't. This is at 6:05. So he can easily cut it out. That's all right. So right now I'm explaining how he have it low some mornings, real low. I can still hear it, but he'll have it low so that it's easier for him to cut it off. Because when he have it real loud, when he cut it off, it cuts off loud. He think he's slick. But he just steady swelling up my stomach. I mean, it looked like my intestines is hanging. And it's gone all the way up to near my heart. And I don't care where I go in this house, it follows me. And it's in a pipe. It's coming out those pipes because I can actually feel the movement of the pipes. And it be rumbling because they know where I am. I don't know how they do it. I say that they can see in this house. I know they see through my eye, this eye here, but I think there's something in this house, up in the ceiling or something. I think there's something that they actually watching us. I do believe that. So I just wanted to talk about that. How they let the mother and the son go. They dropped the charges against them. And how that man, how he was hitting this woman so hard till he was actually staggering. He was staggering. She staggered, but he staggered further than she did because he hit her with all his might. And what they were arguing about, I don't know. He was telling her to get her food, but the people was cooking the food in the bite. So how could she get her food if they haven't given it to her? So he was just somebody real crazy and was asking for death. He asked for death. So I'm going to close out now.